Welcome back, boys and girls! Stand up in the gates of adventure mystery to the land of Mythoville. Chapter 12, The Real Truth. As they carry the Lord to the closest mountain caves, the warm steam of the geysers filled the air. As the Lord's hands flickered the yellow hue, I uttered, "Please rest, Lord. I will find a way through the cave. I promise." As I surged past the broken birds, giant ice spiders hissed from the abyss below. As the spider started a web at the edge of the bridge, I pulled back. As more of the bridge fell below, Lola stood up against the wall. "Say, I need your marbles," asked Laura as he straightened her body. As he handed her a marble from my pocket, he whispered, "Reform temple." As the marble glowed a bright yellow, all the rubble floated back up. As he rushed to the floating bridge, it all fell back down. I quickly took another marble out. I yelled, "Celius!" I threw it at the collapsed cave. It blew up and formed a small opening. As me and Laura squeezed through the small gap, all the frost buckets were gone, apart from one egg. As it hatched into a baby bird, those hands glowed together. "I'm sorry, little one, but we need your help." "What, Laura?" As the little bird quickly grew up with beautiful white-tipped wings, like all the other adult birds before. Apart from his off-color feathers and yellow eyes, they both hopped onto the bird's back and flew out of the cave. "Thanks for saving me back there. But why are you here?" I asked as the wind rushed to my face. "My dad came back, so I came to join you," answered Laura as the frost falcon flew slightly above the treetop. As I grabbed my golden heart locket out of my cloak, opened it once more. As the bright golden light flashed through my vision, I was back in the white void, or what a Laura calls the dream zone. It was one of many forms of natural magic in this world. As I wandered through the white void, the water rippled behind me. As two statues appeared within the void, purple smoke connected the two statues. As I stared at the faces of Henry and Roberto, a familiar old man's voice spoke. "This curse was never broken, but altered to look like it has." As Roberto appeared from the blue smoke, Valder appeared right behind me. "But that is only half of the story," uttered Valder. Statues disappeared. Mrs. School appeared around us. As other kids chattered throughout the castle hallways, a boy cloaked in shadow sits alone on the terrace. "Zaraz, what are you doing up here?" asked the headmaster. As Valder stepped out with an off-white robe. "Well, sir, I don't want to be here, but my parents forced me to," as the young Zaraz, as the groom cloaked his face. "Well, sir, just try to make some friends and come back later to see if anything has changed," advised Valder. The boy nodded. Queen Myra was never behind the dark ordinance, but someone else was using her leftover magic, I guess, as a gleaming red eye snake staff flashed through my mind. As that very same memory appeared within the dream zone. The two old men nodded. As Elsin's the temple appeared behind them, Valder stated, "My biggest mistake. Mugwai is just beyond that door." As the boat disappeared, the purple vine-covered door swung open. As I stepped through the decapitated temple, a larger-than-life figure sat on the balcony throne. As the two silver snakes wrapped around his head like a crown, they whispered the name, "Snake." As the sinister man stood up from his throne, a glare of the black encrusted mirror formed the blackboard of the throne. "What have you done to Valder's objects of legend?" I yelled to the towering man, as the two silver snakes fluttered down his arms. "You don't know the story yet, do you?" snickered the sinister snout, as the red glow pulsed throughout the temple. As the candlelit castle appeared around, the headmaster Valder gazed. As the candlelit castle appeared around us, the headmaster Valder gazed at the stars from his tower. "Sir, I tried to make friends, but it's a lot more difficult than it looks," said the young Zaraz as he stepped into the tower. "Well, Zaraz, only you will know when you find your true friend," answered Valder as Zaraz nodded and bolted out of the tower. As Valder returned to gazing at the stars, a purple mist appeared from the horizon. As the disheveled snout appeared from the smoke, Valder stated, "You could have looked better, old friend, but you chose your own path." "No, Valder, you betrayed me and shut me up in that wall of rocks." His snout through his rotten teeth, his hands oozed purple mist. "Now you're going for another." Or snout turned into purple mist under the staff in the mirror. To make itself into red mist, snakes slurred back to reform the crown. "I'm sorry for pushing you away, but you scared me for choosing your path," stated Valder as he appeared within the temple. Now returned to his blackened throne. The temple shook violently, filtered through the vine-covered gray wood. The temple disappeared into the white void. As he knelt into the ripples of the shallow water, a warm blue glow appeared behind me. "Say, don't worry one bit. I'm always here to comfort you," said the brown-haired woman. She disappeared too and stood back up in the void. I yelled, "Mom, is that you?" "Stay strong, my sweet baby boy. I'll become the man you were always destined to become," said the warm, inviting voice of Alice. As I nodded, now what I have to do back in Mythoville. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and buy my books on Amazon, and have a magical day.